If you are looking to protect your hard-earned retirement savings, you might be considering moving beyond standard stocks and bonds to hold physical assets. The IRS-approved way to do this is through a self-directed Precious Metals IRA. It operates just like a conventional IRA, but it allows you to hold physical gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. In this guide, we will walk through the exact 5 steps to set up this account. Along the way, we'll show you how to avoid a massive 20% tax penalty during funding and explain the precise pricing metric you need to calculate before making any purchase. Proper execution is critical here. A single administrative misstep can trigger a taxable event, sending a portion of your wealth straight to the IRS instead of preserving it. Step 1 is selecting a reputable precious metals dealer. Think of the dealer as your primary guide. They coordinate the setup process, explain the pricing metrics, and verify that the specific coins or bars you purchase meet strict IRS eligibility requirements. Step 2 is selecting an IRS-approved custodian. You cannot hold physical metals in a standard stock brokerage account. The IRS requires a specialized custodian to administer the self-directed IRA, coordinate the actual purchases, and handle all the necessary tax reporting. This relational map shows how the process works. You, the investor, work with the dealer to select the assets. The dealer coordinates with your custodian, who then finalizes the purchase and arranges for the metals to be sent to a secure vault. Without this exact administrative structure in place, physical metals cannot legally exist inside a tax-advantaged retirement account. With your team established, Step 3 is opening and funding the new account. You can fund this IRA through a direct cash contribution, a transfer from an existing IRA, or a rollover from a qualified employer plan like a 401k. This flowchart shows the safest way to move funds from an employer plan, the direct rollover. The money moves institution to institution, straight from your 401k to your new IRA custodian, keeping the transfer tax-free. You want to avoid an indirect rollover. In this scenario, the plan distributes the funds directly into your personal bank account first. If that happens, the distributing plan is required to withhold 20% for taxes up front. You then have exactly 60 days to redeposit the full original amount into a qualifying IRA, which means you have to cover that missing 20% out of your own pocket until tax season. Choosing a direct rollover keeps your funds in a continuous tax-deferred status and prevents this massive out-of-pocket expense entirely. Step 4 is selecting your physical metals. But before you purchase anything, you need to understand how to calculate the true cost of the asset. To do this, you need 2 numbers: the ask price, which is what you pay to buy the metal, and the bid price, which is what the dealer will pay to buy it back from you right now. This side-by-side layout shows a typical transaction. You buy a gold coin for an ask price of $3,400. If you needed to sell it back immediately, the bid price is $3,200. That creates a $200 difference. Dealers will divide that $200 gap by your $3,400 purchase price. This gives you a spread of 5.88%. That number represents the dealer's margin. But as an investor, you divide that same $200 gap by the $3,200 current value of the coin. This gives you a break-even point of 6.25%. With your math verified, you also have to ensure the physical products meet IRS fineness standards. Gold must be at least 0.9950 pure, and silver must be 0.9990 pure. Highly recognizable sovereign mint coins, like the American Gold Eagle, meet these strict fineness requirements and provide excellent market liquidity. Similarly, approved silver products, like the American Silver Eagle, are popular options for diversifying the specific metals held within your account. Knowing your exact break-even percentage on these specific coins tells you exactly how much the market must rise before you recover your initial cost and begin building a real return. Step 5 is arranging secure storage in an independent, audited depository. The IRS strictly forbids keeping IRA metals in a home safe. They must be held in an approved, specialized facility. You generally have 2 options: segregated storage, where your specific metals are isolated and tracked individually, or non-segregated storage, where they are commingled with identical products from other investors. Depositing your metals into one of these approved vaults is the final requirement to secure your assets while satisfying IRS regulations. To review the complete process, you choose a dealer, select the custodian, fund the account directly, purchase eligible metals, and vault the assets. Completing these steps allows you to achieve true physical asset diversification while keeping the tax-advantaged status of your retirement portfolio intact. Because of the strict compliance rules involved, you should not navigate this process alone. Contact First Gold Group to get transparent guidance on which metals are eligible and to walk through the exact break-even calculations for the assets you are considering. True wealth preservation requires transitioning financial knowledge into compliant, calculated action today.